Hello, everybody. Dang it, I always mess up on my intros. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my dimension. We are back with part 4 of Doki Doki. I love this so much. It's great. Fantastico. Alright, let's see what we have.
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you all of people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke means no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Okay, guys, I just woke up, so my voice is a little bit different, and plus it's much lower, okay? So, bear with me here.
Fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. That's not good. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I'll wave my hand in front of her face.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Gee.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile. I'm not buying it.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Alright. If you say so. I weirdly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Dolvondo, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Dolvondo. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dolvondo.
I've had experiences like that before. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I know there's like times where people are like, what's the problem? And I'm like, I know it's the person that I'm mad at.
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always been.
You're so funny, Dolvondo. Have you ever thought you've seen her as... Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Gosh, I can't talk.
Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Oh, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Oh, she smiled at me. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we dang it?
What did it say? What did it say?
Why don't we share our poems now?
Okay. Before I knew it, everyone is back to normal. Gosh dang. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm gonna share my poem first with Sayori since she's not the best.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Dolvondo.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
She's trying to hide something. It's not good. Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Alright.
Hey, Dolvondo. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah?
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why?
Wait.
You don't want to get closer with everyone else.
Wait? What? Oh, crap. I think I read it wrong. Hang on. I screwed up. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why?
Okay.
You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
I get it. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Dolvondo. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Dolvondo. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that, haha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smile from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Things are getting weird. And I don't like it. This needs to stop. I guess I'll share with Monica.
Hi, Dolvondo. Have you thought about what you want to submit to your perform at at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it turns out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem, and I'm holding in my hands. I can't talk.
Aha! It's kind of funny.
Also,
No, not the poem.
I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day.
I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me. How Sayori's been a little bit off today.
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well, Dolvondo, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do.
All right. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
Oh, this is getting me a little weird, okay? This foreshadowing is kind of freaking me out. Is this a hint? Because I don't want her to go away.
Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Is it because I'm replacing her or something? Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now, alright?
Okay.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather, not a father. A feather. Feather father.
Okay.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Gosh, I can't talk. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess I'll go with Natsuki. Actually, Yuri. Hi, baby. Okay, it's good. Well done, Dolvondo. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in the writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dolvondo? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're good a writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some ways or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good moment. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Oh, I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. See, I was right. I saw that. I see right through him. I'm gonna double check if my recording's going. Okay, it is. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Oh, that was a good line. Oh. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to rode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Wow, that one was good. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She's probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Natsuki, let's go. Why does she always stare at me like that?
This one's alright. Alright?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
But you punched my stomach. How the heck do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that your daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in a windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Wow. I like that one too. It's just getting better and better.
yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
What about tsunamis or hurricanes or your children getting swept away in the beach? A shark chewing your face off? I think there's a lot of negative things for the ocean too. Well, your take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Cheers, you better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there is nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is that just me? Or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jazz. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to that. Stagnating hair is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. This game is starting to mess with me. So, Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to? I don't know. I thought she just went to pair. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and I went home early. Or she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you being a lovely dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out of the rest of the festival preparations, so she's trying to just avoid the topic. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Dolvondo. The one who is truly useless. I wouldn't say that. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them as a hand. You could always help me out as well. Is she now trying to win my heart too? I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bet, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Dolvondo may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, stop it, please. hold on. I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Dolvondo too.
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And bacon, isn't it? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Dolvondo to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said,
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jazz, can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Dolvondo, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh! I'm in a moral dilemma. I don't know what to do in this dilemma. If I go with Natsuki, Yuri would be mad. If I pick Monica, that wouldn't be so bad. What about Sayori? I'm gonna save. I don't know what to do. This must be a huge thing. I mean, I haven't spent any time with Monica. I spent a lot of time with Yuri. Natsuki obviously likes me. Gosh dang. I don't know what to do. Yuri will be fine. Natsuki will be mad. She's always mad. I think nothing bad will happen with Monica. Because I haven't spent much time with him, the other girls won't get as jealous. So, if I pick either Natsuki or Yuri, each other will be battling and butting heads even more, and I don't want them to fight. So, Monica or Sayori, that's my two options. If I go with Sayori, that might prove that I really like her. Monica would probably survive. But Monica likes me too. But I gotta do the right thing. Gotta keep my loyalty with my previous friend. Friends first. Let's see what happens if I pick Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jazz, don't you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I'm picking Monica, then we're gonna butt heads. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Oh, gosh!
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help of all of us.
But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Dolvondo was the one who...
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know?
See, look at this. At least we're working together, right?
We don't do as good as a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true. You think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So, are you trying to do the right thing, President?
Okay, I get it.
it's technically most logical for Dolvondo to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do.
No! No! This is a... They're gonna kill each other. Okay, I might just go with Natsuki because if I go with Yuri, Natsuki's gonna throw a hissy fit and try to beat up Yuri. So, which is gonna hurt more? Which is gonna hurt more? Either Natsuki, me going out with Yasuki, or Natsuki attacking Yuri. Okay, in my preference, being verbally abused is easier to take than having your heart broken. So, this is not in preference for me, or this is not for me, it's for the people. So, I might go with Yuri. Natsuki can do fine, I'm pretty sure, but Yuri seems more insecure. And so she needs more emotional assistance. So I'm gonna stick with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No.
Like I predicted.
I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Dolvondo? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance would be very helpful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Dolvondo? Me? I'm just worried about both of you. Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Dolvondo picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of everything, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Huh. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for me today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
I made the right choice. That was freaking out. Ooh! I did the right thing. I'm smart. Gotta think that through. My primitive, immature boy brain actually leveled the playing field. Good thing I read a lot about how girls think and stuff. I didn't say that. Ignore what I just said. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any other way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right? I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right, then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. She's hiding something at her house. She's hiding something. So who the heck has her own project and then makes you go to your house? Because if I didn't pick Yuri, she would have gone to her house anyway. She's hiding something. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. No. Yuri's hiding something. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. Oh wait, don't underestimate yourself, Dolvondo. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself, extremely tense expression. I actually helped her because I wanted to keep her emotionally happy. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if she took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clear an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard of a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. I am worried! Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anyone on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bathroom where I finally found her. Sayori?
Hi, Dolvondo!
I sit in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Oh, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
How did she know that? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Dolvondo.
Huh?
Why can't it be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You're really putting me in a trap, Dolvondo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say, aren't you, Dolvondo? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like.
I know what it feels like.
And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Because I've done it before. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been portrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Dolvondo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. And then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Dolvondo, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us is everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
She streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in all the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I'll pull her into a tight embrace.
Dolvondo,
Shiori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile, though. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Shiori, or Dolvondo.
So Shiori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Shiori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this.
Dolvondo, Shiori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Shiori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Dolvondo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
That's because I'm alive. Shiori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun, right?
yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I meant. What? I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Shiori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Shiori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. I actually understand all of it.
That's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. The thing is when you're depressed, you hate it when people try to help you because you're depressed. And that's the issue, because you're depressed. Normally you'd think people would be doing it based off of pity. If you're depressed, you'd think they're doing it off of pity, and it's not really a real thing that they like you. Does that make sense? So that's why I understand, because I went through the same thing, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. No matter how much time you spend with them, it won't work if you know that they're depressed. If you somehow figure out that they are, and you still take care of them, and trick them into it thinking that you don't know, then you'd be making a difference. So, but normally people who are depressed are really good at hiding it. Like, ridiculously good. I hid it for a year and a half. Some reason we are so good at just tricking people into thinking that we're perfectly fine, and then we get surprised. I say goodbye to Shiori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about it to come over it too. I think Shiori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, that was uncomfortable. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Uh-huh. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. What the heck why are you going in my drawer?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Rory's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. That's like my brother. He just like walks into some friend's house and he starts just roaming around the house, looking at things, going in different rooms, fiddling with like objects that are on shelves. Like, I don't know any common sense. He does not know any common sense when he goes to people's house. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. Aromatherapy. That's what. I didn't know you planned on taking it this far.
Of course! I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, it's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
So that's so. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. Unfortunately, I've lost a bunch of my smelling cells in my nose, so I can't smell things very well. What kind of mood is that one for? I did not sniff markers.
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Dang it. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot more about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Well, we'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or she's more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Dolvondo. You can write any characters you want. It'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. sit on the floor together. The two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. Like murder! The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Like murder? They're just so pretty. Like murder? I can't help it. Like murder? I don't know what it is. Like murder? The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Like murder? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're a psychopath, Yuri. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of an intense, huh? Besides, really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Dolvondo! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at me and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Is she a vampire? I didn't put my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her hand, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if it doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Dolvondo! What? Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not the sweet aroma of the jasmine in it, the oil would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Dolvondo. Yuri giggles shockingly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? What is going on? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. There's gotta be... Yuri's gotta be some sort of psychopath, because I know psychopaths are extremely intelligent, like ridiculously intelligent, and they're capable of copying people's emotions. Did you see how she jumps from, like, super determined mode and all that stuff? They have a lot of control. But... yeah. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Maybe she's a cannibal.
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them onto a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bringing it back to my room.
Yuri? Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Does she have, I don't know the name of it, but does she have an interest in blood? Because she might cut herself. Look at this, she's wearing a long sleeve shirt or sweater to cover everything.
I think she has a deep interest in blood. I don't know the name of it, but that's what I think she is right now. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, it'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Oh, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. Gosh, this episode is so long. It's relaxing.
Huh. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple. I like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I could feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you would understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ah! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just stalled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Oh, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and I kneel back down in front of her. Oh, great. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Oh, no. Just a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Stop it, please. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? She's poisoning me! I'm gassed! Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her moments seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Well, at least it wasn't Natsuki. I bet it would be worse. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty natural looking. Wait, where are my parents? Do I have any parents? Wait, where are the parents? This isn't realistic unless your kids get sent to a faraway land to discover high school, where you don't see your parents as often. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then I have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yes, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Haha. You say that's like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I'm too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Okay, so just get out of my house! So, you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing our work. I was not. Yeah, well. Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed in anything? Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. See, I made a good decision, even though this was awkward. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Oh, great. Once Yuri packed up, I walked her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. No, I don't want to! Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Dolvondo. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Stop it, please. No, don't get that close. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Oh no. Hi, Dolvondo. Sayori! Just now we were...
It's okay, Dolvondo. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry.
But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course!
Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Sayori hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you made such good friends.
That's not good.
That's all that matters to me.
Tears start falling down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. I'm only feeling this way, Dolvondo. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Dolvondo. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica?
Monica was right.
Monica was right about? What? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put on her hand a shoulder to reassure.
I'm scared, Dolvondo. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Dolvondo, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how much I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Yes! Ha! Yes! Woo! Yay! I already like Sayori, so we're good. I love you. Those are my truest feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Dolvondo!
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Dolvondo!
I need my top hat right there in the corner.
Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you.
I love you, Dolvondo! I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Dolvondo.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I first moved out of U2.
I trust you.
They always have. When people are depressed, they always have like this crazy imagination in the future that something's going to happen. That when it happens, you'll be free. And it actually doesn't. There's something more inside of you that you have to figure out how to unlock. And then it will go away. But you got to figure out what you... It's a really hard thing to search from what's inside and what's really the problem. Otherwise, you'll just keep punishing yourself and beating yourself over it. Sayori and I slowly release each other. I bet the author of this entire game was depressed too, because this is an explanation. He probably knows it very well. Or he or she. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Yeah. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary for me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Dolvondo.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me?
Yeah, I do.
That's my
promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. I know. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? Did I make a bad decision? We'll see. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all the days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily, though, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great, too. Oh my gosh. I don't think it was going to end. I bet it's an hour right now. Let me just double check. Oh my gosh. I've been recording for an hour and a half. Okay. I think I'm going to pause right now. Alright. So, I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.